Your boy the man NJ to the city with a number 2 and TEO. So once again, you literally just watched the video that I literally was literally naming the 10 things that affect our society, or actually note the 10 things that affect my generation, let alone the next generation, way more than climate change. Now I'm not trying to tell you that climate change doesn't affect anybody, because it does. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that. I don't know what climate change affects, but God bless it. But I promise you, when I read these, or we're not reading. Yeah, not when I read, but when I watch these darn commercials that are telling me that climate change is so important. Um, Actually, more so when I watch these videos that tell me, "Oh, the number one thing affecting my generation is climate." I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Like, and look at the last video. I named like practically 10 things before I even bother to put CC on the map. Cause I promise you, it's not even top. It's not top 5, and everything I just named wasn't even top 10. Now top 15 probably. You know, top 20 definitely. But it ain't top. It wasn't even top 10. Everything else I just named. Everything else I named. It wasn't even top 10. So I want people to understand. Very much. I barely follow politics. I promise to God. There's a reason why I told you in the other video, 2, 3 videos ago. I like a lot of sports. I really care more about humans, people, character, charisma, gameplay, game management. I care more about everyday people than I do anything involving climate change. Actually, let alone politics. I think politics, once again, is literally one of the biggest um, cesspools full of sin on this earth, probably. And I don't deny, because for example, God bless politics, but I'm gonna tell you this: one of those candidates said that they would literally shut down the economy again if the scientists told them to do so. So I want you to ask yourself this question. Unless the government is writing you a $500,000 small business check, do you really think that candidate is the right candidate for you? Unless the government is writing everybody with a small business a $500,000 check, stimulus check. Because think about it. How many small businesses did not make it through the first, and let alone whatever state you're in, they put you back under it how many weeks or months after reopening? Ask yourself that. So, ask yourself that when you vote this election. If that candidate shuts down the government again, if they win, are they gonna cut you a $500,000 check to keep your small business running, or are they just gonna let you, let you fend for yourself, leave you to fend for yourself? You gotta ask yourself that question, really. And because again, you're not gonna tell me, as I've said multiple times, you're not gonna tell me this virus, or sorry. Yeah, I already said it. You're not gonna tell me this thing. Yeah. You're not gonna tell me this thing spreads like the venom. The one from the movies that has a mind of his own and it just attacks you like a parasite and leeches on you with your nervous system and etc. You're not gonna tell me that it does. And with that being said, if you're not gonna tell me that it does, what I'm trying to express there is, in terms of all the businesses that they say can't be open or shouldn't be open, or people, come on, get a grip. Get a grip. Now, of course, we don't want to overwhelm the hospitals. That is probably our number one priority still amongst the climate that we're in. But I want people to understand this. There are some businesses like gyms and more that, again, need to be open, especially if they are small business gyms. They need to be open. People need to go out. They need to go out there. They need to make some type of their own money. Okay? I don't know about you, but there's a lot of hardworking Americans who do not want to sit on their butt, play Madden all day long for I don't know how long a time period you were to put there, and just keep getting government money. I keep trying to get people to understand this. Government money is supposed to be for people like our military vets that have served. Okay? Are supposed to be for like the disabled. Okay? Government checks are not supposed to be for people who are more than capable of working, but just want to leech off the government for a few extra hundreds a month for whatever reason. That's not what government checks were made for. And everybody rationally who has common flipping sense will tell you that yes, that's what government checks were made for. People who are our vets, are people who are our military, who, as we sloganly say, made the ultimate sacrifice. Those are the people that deserve to be taken care of by the government for life, them and their families. And two, people that are impaired, of some sorts, etc. People who can physically not go out there and work, and so on, physically impaired, etc. Physically or mentally impaired through whatever they have, etc. That's what the government checks were made for. Let the government take care of those people. But if you are more than capable of working, government checks were not made for you. Okay? Etc., etc. I mean, I don't know how many different ways I can explain it, but I want people to understand. That's why I do not take pride. Again, I'm 22 years old. I do not take pride in going to any government's office and saying, hey, give me a reparations check. I don't take pride in that. I literally said this. Reparations is a sorry, sad, pathetic, lazy excuse not to go out there and build your own wealth. You live in the United States of America, which is, no matter what anyone else tell you, the greatest country on planet Earth. Because I promise the guy, we might tolerate that reparations talk here for BS reasons. Go to another country, they'll probably exile you for it, etc. Or do whatever they will do for it, Forget the reparations talk. There's so many, and particularly for, dare I say, black people and minorities. There's so many of us that are extremely gifted and extremely talented. A God first, so many things, but we have been so bleeping brainwashed in so many different ways. More than just one when it comes to, rap, drugs, or go to the league. We've been brainwashed in so many different ways. Literally. And yes, our education system has failed us tremendously. But you know who failed us more than our education system? Us. Ourselves. Because every day that you wake up and you look at yourself in any mirror, can you not, as I've said a million times before, can you not go down to your church or churches and organize something with your local church? Let alone once you get, because at least for me, or even fire department, and dare I even say, yes, policemen. Because there are a lot of good policemen. They're just the bad ones are the ones you keep seeing on TV doing all the, etc. And I want people to totally understand that. You have to ask yourself these questions. Because I can assure you, a lot of black people are holding each other and themselves back. Why? Because you're crying about reparations. Shut up and go do something useful with your life. Forget your reparations. I promise you, forget your reparations. You're sad, you're sorry, you're lazy, and you're, just forget it. And that is, yes, coming from another black man directly to you. And you can say, he's 22, he doesn't know. Nah, I know way more than you do. Way more than you think I know, at least about what dignity, character, and integrity are. Quote me when I tell you, reparations, in my humble opinion, and God, forgive me if I am totally wrong with the majority of what I'm saying in this video, but reparations is a sad, sorry, lazy, pathetic excuse not to get off your own butt, go invent something, and build your own wealth. Because I promise you, we have so many talented black people, smart, educated, or smart and talented. Like, all these people who do whatever, all these people who fall into whatever they fall into. I'm telling you, black people, we are, let alone minorities in general, so more talented. God created us all, for God's sakes. We all have extreme amounts of talent, but we're wasting it all on crying about reparations. Now, police reform, that's something we really do need to accomplish. But you're crying about reparations. Why? Why? And I literally told as I was walking my dog, how many minutes ago or an hour ago outside, wake up. Wake up, America, let alone wake up black people and minorities. This country don't owe you nothing. This country don't owe you jack squat. Because if you went to another country and cried about the same crap, watch what happens to you. You are privileged in this country. You are blessed in this country. You're privileged to be in this country. You're beyond blessed to be in this country. This is the only country on the face of the planet that will put up with your reparations talk. Actually have a conversation with your reparations talk. You are more than blessed, more than privileged to be in this country. And you know it. And so you just want to milk the system for everything. You people disgust me. You disgust me. You disgust me. Get off your butt and go, like I said, go invent something. Go invent something or do whatever else it is that will God first not only get you a job, but will God first benefit you and your family legally, where you can hopefully, and especially when it comes to cleaning up the community, there's so many different ways to do that, and I want people to understand, because I don't think everything is as simple as moving out of the hood. I think we really can build up the hood, let alone build in it, build up it, build around it. We can literally, we really can do so much hood work, dare I say. Do so much good work in the hood if we just, again, had the collective mentality to actually want to help each other, let alone help ourselves, by stop crime. Unless you're going to use that reparation money to start your business, okay. Unless you're going to use that reparation money to move out of the hood, okay. Unless you're going to use that reparation money to help keep a few people off the streets from the gang route or drug route or whatever, okay. But if you're just using those reparations as another excuse to never get up and do anything worthwhile with your life, then you're indeed every word that I just alliterated. You're sad, sorry, pathetic. Because this country does not owe you anything. Okay? Again, it'd be different if you were trying to go out there and go work for the military. And you're not Uncle Tom because you want to work for the military. You actually got some you know. That's actually, yeah, that's great if you want to. That's really great if you really want to do that, and all the, wow. So many other compliments I wanted to add to that, but I just, trying to figure out how to all phrase them. But you get the point I'm trying to make there, and I want people to totally understand that, because, it's worthwhile. You're doing something with your life. That's the point there. So you're not Uncle Tom for doing it. You're trying to do something worthwhile with your life, or at least for that time being, so you can get out of whatever you're in, whoever, the military welcomes you, etc., etc. But I think majority of people understand and need the big idea of this video. Forget your reparations. Go out there, build something, work for something, earn something, grow something, invent something. And please, please stop drinking the Kool-Aid. Just stop drinking the Kool-Aid. God bless. Peace.